It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Photographers Guild. I'd like to buy a map. You know, I'll buy the Osmond Plain map as well. You won't regret my purchase. Okay. Map Osmond Plain. Would you like to buy a map? You already own all the maps I have for sale. Good. Yeah. Okay, Garif Warrior. Who are you? This is Garif land, no place for young children to play at games. They are wayfarers, they bring no harm. I saw them cross the Osmond Plain, they are warriors of great distinction. The fiends of the plains troubled them not at all. You ventured upon the plains alone, war chief? Again? What business have you with the Garif? Let them pass, the responsibility will be mine. This is your wish, War Chief. May pass. These days see many humans wandering through our lands. Many humans, huh? Anyone else? I have not made introductions. I'm Supinelu, war chief of this village. We Garif have been friends to all since long ago. However, lately the human world is in much turmoil. We must protect our village and our people. As war chief and protector of our village, I ask you, why have you come to this land? I see, so you too have come to ask about the Nethicite. You must speak with the elders. Though our masks may make it difficult for you to tell us apart, walk through the village and look with your eyes, listen with your ears. What is this? Another human visitor to our land? This is most unusual. Have you too come to speak with our elder chieftains? Hey, Infinite Relapse, how are you doing? Ah, you are the Hume the war chief has spoken of. You have crossed the plains to learn of the stones, yes? I believe the elders can tell you much. You seem a great warrior, but it is best you avert certain caverns. There are many fell creatures there, and of late, worse. A fiend with strange powers has been seen. Perhaps this is why the other creatures there have grown yet more violent? Yeah, I entered those caverns. Why, just now, and I didn't really like what I saw. I haven't seen you in a while. No, that's correct. I've been very busy these past few months, this year, with my work. Old War Chief Kadala. Last time was when you played Bloodborne. Wow, that's... When was that? That's a long time ago. Welcome to our village, protected by the by the clear flow of the Sogoth. I'm Supinelu's brother, Kadalu. I worry, for Supinelu often goes to the plains alone. Why, when the others surely wish to train with him? He is stubborn this way. Your pardon, I spoke of a personal matter. Please forget it. You have business with the elders. Yes, on you go. Garif Elder. What is it, Hume child? Have you something to ask of this wizened man? Ah, you wish to know the Nethicite. It is a word I hear quite often of late, though I know not why. Nor do I know anything of this stone. So too did I tell the Hume child who asked me before. I'm sorry, ask another of the elders, perhaps they will know. Okay, let's go into that tent soon. Garif Herder. Infinite Relapse said, I just beat Final Fantasy and was looking at reviews for this game to see if I wanted to play this. Which Final Fantasy did you beat? 15? The green creatures you see in my enclosure are nanas, the best livestock in all Ivalice. No part of the nana goes to waste. Meat, hide and bones all have their uses. They are strong against drought and cold. And, oh yes, easily herded. Elder. You have the look of one who wishes to know something. If it is something that I know, good. Now the Nethicite, you are not the only one who has asked me about this. It saddens me to admit that I know nothing of this stone. Magicite contains within it a great power. Thus have we worshipped the stones from the beginning of time. Yet I had never heard of this Nethicite. Perhaps the High Chief knows something of this? If you have not spoken with him yet, he will. Go. He will be with Geomancer Ugalu. Further greetings, you are a traveler. Yes, our village is not like a human village, but you are welcome to find what comfort here as you may. That is nice of you to say. There is a wood to the southeast of here, where the mist is uncommonly thick. Even its flowers are perilous to man. If you would pass through that wood, be wary of places where the mist runs thickest. Many people come to our village of late. Perhaps the road to Giza is open? Once again we can bring medicinal herbs and the fine cheese of the Nana to the people of Giza. When the rains have lifted, I will do this. Oh man, I'm yawning. Have you learned what you wished? No, do not tell me. It is written clear upon your face. So the elders could not help. Then you must meet with the great chief. I'll come back another time. Beyond here lies the hill where sits the great chief. Those from the outside are not welcome here. Oh, this was a store. Do you need anything? Please, take your time, for the world has much of it for the taking. Okay, that makes him stronger. Flame staff, I have that one already. To make both here a bit more capable. Healing rod, we have that, but equip now. Yes. But what Final Fantasy did you then finish? Beat Final Fantasy which one? And was looking at reviews for this game to see if I wanted to play this. This is a remake of the Final Fantasy 12 from 2007. The International Zodiac Job System edition that only got released in Japan. I really love this game. I loved it when it came out in 2006. The normal version, and I really dig the jobs system. I really like it. Sell 2 of these, so I can sell 1. Two of these, and they suck, so you heard of the monographs? Merely bearing one of these on your person aids in the retrieval of objects from the foes you defeat. With different monographs. Hey, buddy. For different persuasions of adventure. As a merchant, I would love one. If only I knew where it might be found. I have one, buddy. Okay, so I still need to talk to these guys. Geomancer, yes, sitting here on the earth, one comes to see many things. The great flow of the world, even the flow of man's thoughts. High Chief Zayadu. Oh, what is this? More humans come to visit? A little bigger this time, but no matter. You need not tell me of anything. I know you have come to our village to learn of the stones, the Nethicite. We Garif have knowledge of this, passed down from father to son, mother to daughter. Some of it remains, some has been lost in history's sands. I know nothing of the stones. You must speak to the great chief. He alone holds the deep knowledge of these things. He alone remembers all the tellings. Cross the bridge to the north and there you will find him. There are watchers at the bridge. I think it's best to speak with War Chief Supinello. May I ask of you a favor? Give this to War Chief Supinello. From me. A Yaya stick. There's no rush. When you next happen to meet him, you may give it to him then. May you find all the answers you seek. Yes, thank you. I do hope to find the answers that I seek. So this is the village, and on lies another part. Well, let's give him the Yaya stick. That which you carry, is it a Yaya stick? Yes, give him. The High Chief have given this to me, I shall receive it. I thank you for bringing it to me. Now, did you learn what you wished? No. I would meet this great chief. Yes, it is true. The great chief may know something that would aid you. Yet, arranging an audience may be quite difficult. I must learn about the Nethicite. I cannot turn back now. Please tell your great chief that I am of the royal line of Dalmasca, a direct descendant of Dynasty King Greatwall. The Garif have passed down knowledge of the stones. They must know of the Nethicite that the Dynasty King once held. Do you have proof of your heritage? I do not. I have looked into your eyes and seen that you speak the truth, you child. I give you my trust. The great chief is ahead, across this bridge. Yawn, yawn. Grief Elder. There is a rich magicite vein near this village. Did you know? It is an important and very holy place to us. Yet in recent years, humans have spoiled the land. They use machines to mine more and more of the stones. They steal power from the earth at their own peril, when the earth will surely take it back. Ah, you child, it is unusual for your kind to visit us here on our knoll. Have you come to speak with the great chief? He is in the meeting place before the bridge. You will know it by the guards standing at the entrance. So right here. But that's fine, I wanted to explore first anyway. Hey buddy, enjoying the sun? Oh wow, this is actually bigger than I thought it was. Youth, a human child. I'm surprised to see you here. This hill is called the Elder Knoll. Here does the great chief hold council with the other elders. We Garif welcome outsiders to our village, but you are they who are allowed here. You must be on important business indeed. Yes, I am. I'm playing Final Fantasy 12. Oh, a young child? This is most unusual. You seem quite burly for one so young. We are old here, and you may find our village lacks the excitement you crave. Sometimes it is better to move slowly. Pheasant Netsuke. What's that? It's not a weapon, it's not ammunition. Improved potency of restorative items such as potions. Okay. Cards in front of it. Oh, right here. The Great Chief is ahead. Will you meet him? Yes, let's meet.
This Nethicite. You have used it.
It was not I who used it. Indeed, I had hoped you could show me how. Thus I've come.
You do not know the workings of the stone. Then we are no different.
What?
In ages past, the gods made a gift of Nethicite to my people. But the manner of its use eluded us. Displeased by our failure, the gods took back their stones. They chose instead to give them to a Yum king. Called the Dynast King, he used the Nethicite's power to bring peace to a troubled time. It is a curious thing. Though the blood of King Wraithwolf flow through your veins, you cannot wield Nethicite.
Cannot wield it? So then, am I to understand you can't tell me how to use the stone?
Though it shame me so to admit, here before me stands a descendant of the Dynast King himself, and I can accord her no help at all. Still, even if you knew how to use the Nethicite, you would find it of small avail. The mist collected in the stone over ages past is lost, and with it, the stone's power. It will be your posterity who wield the stone in ages yet to come. This stone is devoid of power, empty, yet full of thirst. A terrible longing to drink the world dry. The power of men and of magic, of good and of evil. It is often those who desire Nethicite whom the Nethicite itself desires.
Larsa? To Baromi says.
I say we ought leave tomorrow. I was going to wait for my escort to return, but meeting you here has presented a great opportunity. This terrible war can be stopped, but I will need your help to do so.
A war?
You know the Marquis Ondor leads a group of insurgents. Your pardon. He leads a large resistance force against the Empire. Lady Ash, neither of our countries can afford this now. The Rosarian Empire would stir. They would aid the resistance and use this aid as a pretext to declare war on Arcadia, and Arcadia would have no choice but to answer. Lady Ash, let us go to Ber Omases. With the blessing of His Grace, the Grand Kiltius Anastasis, you may rightly wear your crown and declare the restoration of the Kingdom of Dalmasca. As Queen, you can call for peace between the Empire and Dalmasca and stop Marquis Ondor.
For peace? How dare you say that? The Empire attacked us, stole all we hold dear, and you would have me save them from war?
Dalmasca would be the battlefield. What if Nethicite were used on Rabanasta? You know my brother would do this. Forgive me. I presumed overmuch. I could think of no other way to avoid bloodshed. If you cannot trust me, then please, take me as your hostage.
Rustler.
You saw him, didn't you? Like at the King's tomb.
So you did see him too. But why?
It's strange. Before, I didn't even know what you looked like. And the prince? I barely knew there was a prince. Who knows? Maybe the person I saw was my brother.
Bosch told me about him.
He enlisted right at the end. But for what? He knew he couldn't win.
To protect something.
How can he protect anything when he's dead? Was it different for Prince Rastler? Did that make sense? Hating the Empire, getting revenge, it's all I ever thought about. But I never did anything about it. I mean, I realized there was nothing I could do. It made me feel hollow, alone. And then, I'd miss my brother. I'd say stuff like, I'm gonna be a sky pirate, or some other stupid thing. Just anything to keep my mind off it. I was running away. I needed to get away from his death. That's why I followed you. You know what? I'm through with it. I'm through running. I'm ready to find my purpose. To find some real answers. Some reasons. If I stick with you, I think I will.
I wish I knew.
I'll find him.
I will accompany you to Mount Baromises.
I had hoped you'd say yes. I'm glad.
My heart is not set. I still have questions. I hope to find answers along the way.
I had other reason to invite you. There is someone I'd like you to meet, waiting on Ber Omases.
Who is that?
An enemy, and an ally also. You will just have to wait and see for yourself.
That Larsa likes his secrets.
He does not mean ill by it.
He's not bad. At least for an Imperial.
Holy Mount Baromises stands at the northern end of the Jagd Remuda. Once we're in Jagd, we need not fear pursuit by their airships.
Don't get your hopes up. You remember the Leviathan sailed straight over the Yacht right up to Wraithel's tomb. Skystone that works even in Yacht. You know, Nethicite's behind it. Little wonder they're so keen on the stuff.
And what is it you're after, Balthier? You're a welcome hand and a great aid, but why?
Worried I'm out to steal the Nethicite, eh? Can't say I'm unaccustomed to people doubting my intentions. Nothing could be further from my mind. Shall I swear by your sword or some such?
Apologies, but I needed to know where you stand. Her Majesty depends on you, and you seem to have an interest in the stone.
I'm only here to see how the story unfolds. Any self-respecting leading man would do the same.
Supernello says, so you will leave. Take this as a token of our parting. Recurve crossbow and quiver of onion bolts. If you would ride a chocobo, you may. I've spoken with the Moogle. She will not charge you for your first use of the chocobos. Take care on the road ahead. Should it lead back to our land, you are welcome guests. You are welcome guests. Okay, spirits of the land watch over you. So, onion bolts.